Hello, fellow peasants. My name is Zed, and welcome back to some more Esoteric Ebb. Where did we leave off? We left off in this little place here, yeah. Was there something about this pipe? Could lead anywhere, right? Did we interact with this pipe properly? Try and... You know what? If I had a smaller companion with me, I'd have him crawl on the pipe, right? What I wanted to do last episode was talk this goddamn goblin over here. Hey. Snell. Alright, Snell. You find a goblin standing at the tip of Stolstad. His clothes are fit for a Reedsian trader. His haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. A superficial fellow. The goblin cares much about looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit. Let me guess, you're the cleric. Taking you for granted. This goblin needs to learn humility. This goblin does not even point out the fact that you're wearing a bucket on your head. I am the cleric, that's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. And Snell, running and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you. This old lady must be his chieftain, a matriarch of his tribe. You should greet him properly. Give a traditional goblin salute. I think that's just disrespectful. I'm gonna squat down and say hello, goblin. Nope. Nope. Gestures for you to get up. Stop. No squat. That's not how you do it. So I just, what, look down on you? Yeah, cleric. You look down on me. I don't know, I'm sorry. It don't matter. But just don't, okay? Stop squatting. Thank you. HWB team, the halfway bridge tribe. You catch him under your breath, whispering to himself something along the lines of, this fucking guy. Old lady? The lady up below, the dragon of Tolstad. He raises an eyebrow. Lady Sageleaf. She's been waiting for your cleric. I'm from the local government. I know. We don't get Uthgar here often. Especially clerics. Right, you were expecting me. Sure was. Still are, so... The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. Exasperated, more like. Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne, but He waves his claw towards you. What's all this? You look like a human shit. You be floating around the banks of this river. Your uniform shows it. He is insulting you. The gall. You should teach him a lesson. He especially stares at your helm, which you can barely see through the tiny cracks in the bucket. You got a problem with my helm? Honestly, I wasn't even gonna mention it. I assumed that was just a quirk. I'm more far into he waves in your general direction again. Whatever do you mean? Whistle? I fell into the river. He gives a shocked laugh. Wait, really? It's fine, somebody fished me up. Lucky you, I suppose. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, and trust me, you don't want to disappoint her. Is she spooky? Yeah, she's real scary stuff. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. I'm sure. He laughs and crosses his arms. But seriously, she will fuck you up if you annoy her. Tell me more about this lady. Sure, for starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, cleric. Okay, lead me to her. Good. But just make it perfectly clear. Some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges. And he grins, showing off his polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, Cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. This dragon sounds dangerous. Keep track of our fangs. She's just another warlord fighting over scraps. Don't let her get to you. Tell her what she wants to hear, and you'll be fine. You look at out onto the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Worthily blessed, he is always with you. Follow him down the stairs. You do so with great stride. Yeah, sure. And I'm not doing that. You know why? Let's go down. Let's find me some clothes. Let's find me someone to bind my goddamn book. You have bicycles? Like modern bicycles? That's interesting. Bike lane. One bike stands out to you. Why is this one bike standing out? Because it's yellow? A handful of bicycles are stationed at the local rack. Bicycle, a land transportation device first popularized in the early Arcane era. Originally invented to the difficulty of transporting horses to the floating magocratic cities. They are scared of portals. Bicycle, useful for traversing long distances with ease and speed. Used by common workers all around Norvik. Seen as a poor man's way of travel in the countryside. Bicycle, famously used by feast riders during the early revolution to escape the magocratic forces, now a symbol of many free cities in the reeds. Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city, usually in locales with a lot of stairs. Also, more. Bicycle, bikes are nice. Not a lot of bikes. The usual commuters are probably too scared to head past the tea shop. This particular bike is yours. Check the chain lock. You lean in and take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle, but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get it off even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool. Keep it up. Keep up, I mean. Sure is. Best way to travel in Norvik, except, of course, on this godforsaken island fortress. Where's the key? Not here. Did you lose it somewhere? Don't go wandering around looking for your key. It's just a bike. Could getting the key be a quest? That does sound like a quest you would get. Sounds like a shitty quest. Find the missing key. Mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. The key is probably at the bottom of the river, along with the rest of your dignity. Hold on, when exactly did I come into Tolstad? On the 21st of March. Evening. Then you fell. I stumbled over the stone railing. Yes. And you broke the shit out of it. Was I alone? No. A lucky strike from some drunk fool, probably. Do I recall anything about it? Anything important? You chained the bike. You stood up. Then pain. That's it. That's all I remember. Yes. Stop looking at the bike. What's my bike, man? I want my bike. It's my fucking bike, okay? It's my bike and I don't want my bike. The halfway bridge that connects the palace and the rest of southern Norvik. It seems like this is the end of my map. Hello, whoever you are. Let us talk. Where is she? Dwarven girl gazes around the halfway bridge before her eyes land on you. She says nothing for a while, just staring at you, no real reaction on her face. Hi, I'm the Cleric. She looks around, clearly nervous. I'm waiting for a friend, but she hasn't shown up yet. I'm getting worried. I can help with that. Get excited about a potential, yet very minor quest. Oh, okay. She fiddles with her hands and clears her throat. This girl is neurotic and introverted. She has glasses. She wears a green coat. She's a human, not that much taller than me. We were supposed to meet up here, but she hasn't shown up yet. I'll go look for your friend with the glasses. Thanks. I don't spend much time on Toasted alone, so I'm a bit lost. So thanks. That's where I fell. That's just great. Yeah, no, that's. I'm guessing that's the tea shop. That's gonna be a wild guess, but I'm guessing that's the tea shop. Sleeping for service. Come back after midnight. Why is everything after midnight? Where's the goddamn quest I could get another point in? This. River Takey. Not quest, but like personality quirk, I guess? Point is, my economy's on the rise. I'm gonna be the richest guy there is. Look at that. 3 extra crowns. Name of the tea shop is illegible. The tea shop. Amidst scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach the doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop. Ooh, ominous. A powerful force left these marks. Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. At the top, it says, with bold lettering, "City notice, no trespassing." Does this include me? No, or else you would have the password. Try touching the planks. Touch the planks. Ooh. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear on your gloved hand. It is sealed. Wait. As you move away your hand, faint aura shimmers in dark translucent blue and then fades away. This feels like trouble. Just standing near the door makes it clear that there's a locking spell cast on it. Standard procedure for crime scenes. Rude to lock people out. Crime scenes should be public viewing. Remember that you are here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with the chieftain. Try completing the quest, and you should probably do that first. What kind of magic is this? Arcane lock. I know what's arcane lock. I didn't even have to know it's arcane lock. I know D&D enough to know that that's arcane lock, and I need probably either someone to dispel their arcane lock. I need knock, or I need. Wait, does knock open arcane lock? I'm not sure actually. If it's arcane lock, if it's locked by an arcane magic, I don't think knock opens a door or locked anything actually. It's arcane locked. But I'm not sure. It might still open something even if it's arcane locked. I'm not sure. It's arcane lock. Casting it on a bunch of planks is unorthodox, but obviously they got it working. Arcane lock, a 2nd level abjuration spell. It locks entryways until dispelled. Costs a bit to cast, but once it's in place, it's quite a nuisance. It is used all over the towers. You need a passphrase to unseal it. Can I bypass the effect of magic? Of course, knock will do the trick. There we go. My knowledge ain't shit. I know my stuff. Except I was very confused if it actually worked or not. Knock, a 2nd level transmutation, unlocks things. The definition of locked has been stretched over the centuries. The spell works on most closed containers or entryways. Betcha if you grease it up, it'll slide right off. The spell magic would also work. However, you do not remember it being being quite difficult to get a hold of, even within the tower. Do not expect to find it here. Can I guess the passphrase? Guess. Guess. Without knowing who placed the seal personally and their preferences, even assuming the person who placed it is an idiot, who would use something of their own preference? There are millions of sentences. There is no chance in hell you could simply guess. Now go figure something else out. As long as this blue asshole isn't the way, no, you'll need another way in. But I can still break it down, right? You can certainly try. Try and look at the planks. I've got a hammer. Look beyond the planks. You catch glances of still shadows beyond. This place is a mess. Scorched mess. Look around the scorch marks. It's everywhere. The fire was intense. Arguably, these marks could possibly have been caused by a regular fire of a wooden house. The stone masonry does not have enough fuel to carry such a flame, unless the building was stacked to the brim with tinder. Which tells us things. Tells us there was more fuel inside than there should have been. Explosives, maybe. Check out the trespassing notice on the planks. I've already read this. It then continues with the final rating. By the order of the Coin Lord Darrow, the following premises are under city seizure. Under suspicion of criminal offense, unlawful trespassing will be liable under the 13 Holster contempt. 13 Holster, a collection of laws surrounding the lawful arrest of citizens. You'll get into trouble if you enter the tea shop without talking to the Coin Lord first. Coin Lord, the magistrate handling minting, trade, financing of public works, and tithes, currently headed by Nicholas Darrow in the Tolstead district. But really, if you're just careful about it, who cares? You need the magistrate's password. I should leave for now. No, I'll try breaking down the door. Yeah, fuck it. I'll try breaking it down. And I fail. Don't break my hammer. Get ready. Reach for it. You grab the planks and the esoteric force shimmers. You grab it, muscles ready. The power of seal. It burns. I'm dead. Please? No. Please? Yes. An intense pain shoots through your lower back and shoulders. The pain is immense. You tried, but the planks are nailed esoterically in place. You cannot break them, for you are too weak. The magic can be forced through, obviously. You need to find another way. Cannot be forced through. Your back is on fire. I should leave for now. I should leave. Eat some fucking apples, will you? I'm doing real well. I'm doing oh so fucking wonderful. Oh my god, I'm doing so wonderfully. I mean, the pillar of your. You look up at the pillar. The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. The central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon the pillar and declared his sacred spot for Norvikins, for all Earth folk, remaining until the end. Looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. The Gate War, between the legendary conflict between the beasts of Yor, the original gods, and the many others who tried to take over Yor towards the end of the Gate era. We have little information about this conflict, but it is known that led to the closing of the gates and began the Fade Era. Fade Era, a period lasting approximately 1,110 years. If you trust modern scholars, the Second Era, also known as the Fall Era, named after the slow decline following Yor shutting his gates, ended around 1,000 years ago. Several pieces of the pillar float around the air, especially as it reaches upwards into clouds of blue city. What kind of power could be capable of damaging this? Power of most powerful of the Arcanists. Yeah, we know what Arcanists are. The powerful kind. Be wary of such a powerful kind. Be wary of it. Be quiet, you impotent cook. You impotent cock. How can I make money off this thing? No way. Yeah, they don't even take admission to see it. This is such a trivial sight. It's a bit of a tourist destination, supposedly. Most people who traveled the coast have seen one before. It's not as interesting. How many pillars of these exist? 8. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates on whether there are 8 pillars, one in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out on the other side. Ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. It's a sign of Earth's power, so yes, this is the best one. They're seen as a status symbol by many, like a legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of Yor are relegated to being visual landmarks, seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles. So, what do I do with it? Nothing. It's just a rock, see? A tingly esoteric rock. Get closer. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Oh. Listen. It whispers to you unintelligibly. Touch the pillar. You place your hand upon the surface. A slight tingle spreads across your palm. There is a powerful esoteric force hidden within its structure, of course, as many scholars have uncovered before you. I have a feeling that you can meditate here. It will take some time, but it could prove invaluable. That's a DC 5. Sure. I did it. You close your eyes. You shape your mind into an arrow, shooting it towards the esoteric force. Find the word into Yor's realm. Hear his voice. The cold rock of the pillar turns warm in your palm. You've marked it with your spirit. Marked it? What? You're unsure, but you feel like there are more spots you need to investigate. Feel warm and deep. It goes deep down and far up. Open your eyes, move on. You lift your hand from the surface and you're able to see normally once again. You feel like you've learned something. You must keep looking. Soon the pillar's secret will be revealed. You understand plainly there is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time and further below. Pillar of secrets. I'm going to look through the trash. Nice. You reach into the bin and pull out a somewhat intact cardamom sheet. Cardamom sheet. No, do not. You did not just... Let me get this clear. You find yourself out on Pillar Road. You see a cardamom tree in a bin. It's been out there for God knows how long. And you think to yourself, what the hells, I'll just eat some trash. It is done. You're too late. Pull up your prize and smile. Listen, man, maybe you don't exactly know what's going on here in this world of ours, but you don't need to lower yourself this way. Taking stuff is great, but you can't just take a half-eaten pastry out of a trash can, man. Ignore the voices. They don't rationalize eating trash. And how exactly are we gonna do that? Hold on, let's clear this up a bit. The cardamom treat, was it in the garbage or above the garbage? It was above the rim. Oh yeah, you sure about that, sport? Of course, I promise. And you weren't just diving with your entire arm into the trash bin. I was hovering like an angel. Truly a miracle. Will I ever recover from this? Sorry to say, but you've officially crossed the line dividing man from bum. You're now a bum. Alright, well I got a cardamom treat. But I'm a bum now. I love this game, man. I found something in the trash. I took it. And yeah, well, I'm a bum now. It's not because, you know, the game said, oh, you're a bum now. There's nothing you can do about it. No. I chose. I could have put it down. That's 5 HP right there. Do you know how much that is? That's 5 HP. Who are you?
Huh?
Hello there, sir. The kid behind the counter taps a pile of newspaper. You're Posty. Posty, reader of the Norwegian Post. Norwegian Post, the biggest newspaper in the city, founded over 50 years ago. Nationalist line. Anyone or anything that matters in Norway will be written about in Post. I, read magazines. Great. We have a bunch. You like fiction? Tell tales of terrible tombs. Tall Tales of Terrible Tombs. Magazine containing short stories about adventurers around the coast. Maybe you are the Weekly Homestead if you're looking for a new place. Weekly Homestead. Magazine containing information about living spaces as well as a lot of ads from landlords. I like fiction. Same. So much shit out there, though. I don't know what's listen. The kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to the Pillar Kiosk. How can I help you today, sir? You wanna buy something? I have a few questions for you. Questions? Ask about what? City questions. Okay. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. My boss shows up, you gotta buy something though. 20 crowns. These are a scam. What do you know about the tea shop? Said that it's spotted. It's a pretty obvious part, so yeah. I was here, you know. Saw it with my own 2 eyes. Look over your shoulder towards the tea shop across the street. Yeah. I heard it too. Definitely heard it. How loud was it? Super loud. And shaky too, almost fell over. What about the fire? Yeah, I felt the heat even all the way over here. Oh, why are we defining heat? An obscure novella about a British... That's not the heat we're talking about here. That's not the heat we're talking about. It was like... Kid gestures a large sphere for you. Really weird fire. Then... He mutters, shrinking the size of his imagined sphere. Weird. Gone in an instant. Weird fire. Yeah, it was like, look, it's gonna sound really weird. Lean in and say, I like weird. It was blue. Blue fire indicates extreme temperatures. Only for a split second. But I looked again, the whole building was on fire. But it was normal looking fire. So I might have just imagined it. Did the fire speak to you? Like a conversation? Yeah, like right now. No? I don't know why we would do that. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just the normal types. The goblin was arguing with a human by the temple, just some mild shouting about some business. Otherwise, pretty dead around noon here, usually. Anything else you noticed? Yeah, sure, I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop, former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoon on work days, so it's not weird to see him walking around all day. Chatty fellows, buys a lot of newspapers. Where was he going? I don't know. Saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon. Right before noon? Yeah. Right before the massive explosion occurred. When you put it like that, look, I don't know where Mr. Jama is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs, guessing he headed for water lane like everyone does. Did anyone else enter or leave the tea shop? I don't know, just Mr. Jama. It was a boring day, so I pretty much just people watched all morning. Mr. Jama was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day, well until the explosion. Did you see him enter? Actually, no. Never saw him enter that morning, so I guess he must have slept there or entered before dawn. No one else entered at all during morning. Not so. Usually not too many people in the morning, or forenoon, really. Forenoon, that's a good word, I like that. People should use that more. Feel very Norvican. Yeah? I saw it in the Asgard newspaper once. It sounded dwarfish. It sounded like using dwarfish words like that. Though my brother doesn't want me reading those copper papers. Copper paper, a newspaper printed on magical copper sheets. The quality of the final newspaper suffers when using this method of production, but its popularity has skyrocketed with indie papers on the coast using it. Still pretty expensive to use, but nowhere near the cost of using proper arcane era pressing machines. If it teaches you fancy words like that, then it's probably good to avoid it. Don't want to sound like a snob. I see. Just remain apolitical here. Anyway, about the tea shop owner. Oh yeah? Did drummer act strange when he left? Just in a hurry, maybe? Saw him shuffle towards the stairs to Circle Square. Probably heading down the water lane. Why water lane? It's the only place to go. Either that or the Goblin Garden, or the city below. I don't think Mr. Drummer is a city below type bird. You sure you saw him? Absolutely, no doubt. Yeah. Going downstairs to Pillar Crossing, that's all I saw. Been going over it in my head. Pretty, shocking stuff. What else can you tell me about the owner of the tea shop? Mr. Drummer's a customer. Seems nice enough for bird folk. I've heard he hangs out at the Sphinx a lot, and he's got a lot of connections with all sorts of folk. Politically. Asgard's used the tea shop a lot. I've got some buddies involved in that scene. That's about all from the tea shop. Can you just tell me the news? He stares at you. So here's the thing, we sell a newspaper here? If I tell you the news, we won't get any money. We? Are you a partial owner in this business? No. But he's clearly a hard-working fucker over this business would fuck him over as well. But you are an employee, which gives you a stake in the business surviving. Yeah, exactly. Or the owner of the kiosk. Oh, my boss. The Lassos. He's a pretty nice merman. What do you want to know? Merman. A male merfolk. Not to be confused with mermaid. Mermaid. Half-fish folk. Not always female, but still called mermaid by humans. To the chagrin of the men. Boss is a merman? Yeah. He's in the river a lot. Likes fishing. What does he do around here? He stocks a stall, usually early morning. Beyond that, I think he just does other stuff. He has a bunch of properties around the city, so he's usually pretty busy. Can I speak with him? I guess he's not very talkative, but he usually fishes beyond the kiosk in the afternoons. That's his only break from work, I think. Don't tell him I told you. What does he pay you? I get about 5 crowns an hour. That's a really good salary for someone my age. That's a decent salary. Good work, kid. Thanks. My brother taught me to negotiate. As long as you feel like you are selling your labor at a fair price, just remember to stay vigilant. Sure, I don't even know what that means, but yes, absolutely. He's confused. That's one of the things I want to ask. I will purchase Modern Man, a guide. Haggled 6 crowns off. Well, ain't that just something? Hold on. Can I ask you for a favor? Anything, young man? You're the future of the city. I've heard there's trouble down on Water Lane tonight. Please go and make sure that nothing happens. Okay? I'll do what I can. Please. Give him a quick nod and leave. Let's read some fucking newspapers. Modern. That's amazing. Give me that in my hand. -1 missed and +1 strength. I'm getting stronger by the second and more unwise. But hey, we're talking about the wisdom of someone who just took food from the trash. So honestly, it's just kind of a perspective thing. Hey, look, there's another cardamom treat. It's really just a perspective thing. Satchel, it looks greasy. It does. Oily instructions. Instructions for what? A page of hard to read titled A Gnome Starter Guide to Esoteric Memorization. Read it, it's quite lengthy. You hold up a paper, finding it to be actually a torn out page of a book. The name in the margins suggests a book called A Gnome Starter Guide to Esoteric Memorization. The first step is to understand esoteric memorization is understanding the underlying powers at play. Your strings stretch across the coast, invisible to the eye, yet connected to all things living and dead. A spell is simply a set of rules you must follow in order to manipulate those strings into an esoteric effect. Yet those rules themselves are esoteric in nature, and such, most wizards will find it impossible to remember more than a handful of spells at a time. Keep reading. This is a big divide between cantrips and actual spells, as cantrips are both easy to remember and will not consume a spell slot. Spell slots are a common representation of how many spells of each spell level a caster is able to perform without rest. As a gnome, you are naturally gifted in the art of illusion magic. Other schools will be more difficult to memorize. A suggested harmless spell to use in training in the first level is the first level spell Grease. To increase your chances of memorization, attempt to cast it at least 2 times per day. In the margins, there's a handwritten, hard to read note. It says, every evening and every lunch break at work, remember, you can do it. An esoteric mishap. Magic is a blade without an handle, and so on. Indeed, Grease is a dangerous spell. Insanely dangerous. Intensely dangerous. The Grease ending went out like he went in. You quickly memorized a piece of paper. That's something, at least. Well, I read. A bird? Giant bird, actually. Shit. Snaps my fingers. Ah, that's death. That's death. It's not death. That's not death. That's not death. I'm alive. Exhaustion increased. Fuck. Pain. Right. Darn. Can I talk to you? You see a bird sitting at the halfway bridge ruins. It is large. Its beady eyes staring out into nothing. It checked you out just as you approached. The bird's got you under control. Greetings, servant of the river. Or does not appear to react to you. Giant seagull. You have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. Pet the birdie. As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away. This could have been bad. I should stop. Right. Take a step back and the bird observes your movement. Birdie not want pet. Let your head and leave. I don't think birdie want pet. I think birdie want me to leave her the fuck alone. You know, maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe I'm the one seeing that. Well, that's the upper town actually explored. I am somewhat impressed. We're supposed to look real pretty. So let's put this and this off. Yeah, fine. There, we look better. Or we look more presentable. Is that fine for the dragon lady or whatever it's called? We learned Grease from that. Well, that was quite something. Well then, let's go down. The sacred river fights against the red rocks. These railings follow the safety council standards of 22. Why do I fucking care? I guess I'm a cleric. I'm an earth guard. So, kind of makes sense. Goblin garden. Oh, that's so nice. So pretty. It's actually really pretty. Are you a mushroom man? Or woman? I don't care, mushroom person? Yo. You're a mushroom woman, I think. Yeah. Nissan the green. Nissan. I'm not gonna talk to her just yet. That's really cool. I really love mushrooms. Like, as a concept, as design, as whatever you want to call them. I really love them. Stomach twists. Beware her illusions. I feel that this is an opportune moment to just end it here for today. I know it's a bit early, but I also have to prepare to go on vacation. Literally, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. And this is a 1 week, 10-day vacation that I'm recording in advance for. So, excuse me if I didn't have the most time today. But I did enjoy what I read, and I enjoyed taking food out of the trash, right? I gotta say. Either way, I am gonna leave it here. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like, have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.